Building our own dear native land, cantons may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigeria, our sovereign motherland, shall be the symbol of truth and justice reign in peace and battle, honor, and this we count as gain. To hang on to our children without stay, O God of all creation, grant this our one request. Help us to build our nation when no man is oppressed, and so and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed.
Thank you very much, man. You see that was we now go to
to study, but they like to play games. So what do? You develop a curriculum where the games are designed, the education is designed into games. So as they're playing games, they're learning. They're learning biology, they're learning physics, they're learning, English, but they're playing games and also doing what they love, what they enjoy doing. So we need to make education interesting. And while in AMCON, I set up the Asset Management Partnership Initiative. That is the structure that the entire AMCON structure is still running until tomorrow, even though they have not followed it to the letter, which is why they have failed. I've sat on the board of several huge organizations, aero contractors, several sectors. So today, I also continue to sit on the board of several companies, including Creno Consortium, which is a debt recovery agent. If you read Business Day today, you'll see me on the back of Business Day. I write for Business Day also, and I'm on the editorial board of Business Day. So I leave it to you. Do you think I have earned the university?
do you think she has earned the professor?
To where she is today. So it's quite an honor for me to be here. I'm particularly interested in what is happening here today. All I've done all my life is to teach, is to do research and engage in consultancy. And we are too much crazy about certificates in Nigeria, and it's not working. Part of the issue we are having now is that the industry is telling us that our graduates are not fit for purpose. So we are having skills, knowledge mismatch. Close the gap, maybe more readily and quickly, is this part that Dr. Tokunbo Akeredolu Ali is bringing to Nigeria. This part of recognizing excellence and giving them, having a class where some of these top people will come and interact with students at undergraduate and at postgraduate level. What you will get from reading theory from them with an interaction of just 1 hour. So I'd like to congratulate the Omniversity initiative in Nigeria, and I'm pleading that you have to take it further. You have to get to a point recognize these people, which they deserve, but we should also have a way to work out that they cannot begin to work with the university system. That's right. So you need to take it further by engaging the university system. That these people, they are becoming professors of practice, doctors of practice. I know they are very busy, but you can always talk to them. So my sister, I'm going to start with you, and I will take it for you. I'll be the former day of my faculty. When I get back, I'm going to tell them, we are going to look for a time when you will come. You come and talk to our students across economics, banking and finance, accounting, and marketing and consumer studies. Those are the 4 departments in our faculty. And I'm sure they are going to be highly beneficial to them. After all, you are a professor of practice now.
This is the main difference between NUC and what is happening here. NUC is mostly interested in your certificates, in your papers, in your qualification. But this is more about what you have upstairs, what you can present, what can people see, what can people say about you. And that makes this more important. That doesn't have the qualification, just like the FC has been saying, but they are very, very learned and lettered, and so, but they have the wherewithal, and that is why what they are doing here is very, very important. I say congratulations once again, and a brighter future for Africa's educational landscape, and my best wishes for a successful conference and bright future for all that is involved. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is with great joy that I stand here today before you all. I try and present to you a wave of a new hope, of new ways of doing things, an idea whose time has come, a well thought out process, globally recognized and accepted, right here at our doorstep. I think it's high time Africa, and indeed Nigeria, stop playing catch up. We are giants, and we should think and behave like giants that we are. We have produced the very best in the world in different spheres. But the missing link has been the appropriate recognition of these unsung talents due to missed efforts, frameworks that are available world over, but have since not been appropriated at home. It is with this thought that we have sat down at the Omniversity Imperial College and Omniversity Lagos, Nigeria, and said, yes, it is time to bring the fight home. Our unsung heroes, our dedicated experts need to be recognized. The town must meet the gown at this point. Away from classroom. Complementary efforts are being done even in medicine. We have the African traditional medicine complementing the orthodox, hoping that the needed partnership will be given to this end. I sincerely welcome us all to this occasion. It will be the beginning of new things in the country and in Africa as a whole. I would like to skip formalities. We have men of the clergy. We have... I wanted him to be here so that the picture can be complete, because I want to exercise the powers conferred on me by the council, the board of trustees and the regents of Omniversity Imperial College, Missouri, USA. That standing here today, by that power, I hereby confer on the people standing before you, including in absentia Professor Fashai, I hereby confer on all of them the rank of Professor of Practice, Omniversity Imperial College, Missouri, USA, and by extension, Omniversity Lagos, Nigeria. and we pledge to work with them to achieve all the goals, the lofty ideas of Omniversity to bring accreditation of prior experiential learning, competency-based evaluation, and skill recognition to Africa and Nigeria in particular. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to Professor Julius Oloke, Professor Omo Aregbeyan, and Professor Fashai. Congratulations.
Hello, sir.
Congratulations.
Are you joining them?
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations.
I think yeah, okay.
His body of work accumulated to the extent that the same people who said if you don't have a PhD, you cannot become a professor, were the same people who then called him and said, well, we will give you a professorship, because many people who are bearing professor don't have the body of work that you have. And of course, he went on to bear that in mind in being the first African to win the Nobel Prize for Literature. So they weren't wrong in saying that, look, there's something here that is not everywhere else. And so in that respect, I believe that I have earned this. I'm sorry if that sounds immodest, but I believe the logical conclusion. You are already very unusual. Because most people stumble and they don't get up after that. What life is about. A life without stumbles or obstacles is no life whatsoever, because you are never tested. And in that respect, I want to encourage everyone, not just in this room, across the country, because elsewhere in the world, all the examples of the people we're all celebrating today, the Bill Gates, the Steve Jobs, the Elon Musks, and so on, who are deciding what we use, when we use it, how much we pay for it, how many of them have certificates? But they have proved by the dint of hard work and talent that this is something they can do. Only yesterday, or the day before yesterday, Elon Musk became the first human being to have a net worth of $500 billion. If you put all the countries in West Africa together, all the countries, they will struggle to muster $500 billion. And this is just an individual. And how many certificates does he have?
Family business. In family business, you don't really have time to take off the time to go back to the classes, because you cannot leave your company running and you'll be in the academics looking for masters or PhD or this or that. Once you have not achieved it in your first 5 or 6 years of after university, you might never get it again. What you normally have is international courses, which I did. I did a little bit of Dutch. I did went to India University of India University Institute of Engineering. I did chemical engineering at University of Technology. So I know very much about engineering. That's my core business. So from there to Korea, 1 or 2 courses there, China, 1 or 2 courses there. All the while I've been on the road and doing what I know how to do best, and that is water innovation and environmental management. I run a recycling hub in Ogun State, where we would process and remanufacture recycled materials. Also, in the borehole line, I would say I call myself the A to Z of water. Water starts from the extraction, which is the exploration, from the storage, and it goes to the treatment plant. From the treatment plant, then it goes from the president to anybody. I work with anybody. The late former president, Shonekon, everybody. Because I was born into a family of water business. We were the pioneers of the water business in Nigeria. And I thank God for the opportunity and the privilege of standing here before you. Thank you very much.
His boys will go around mopping up plastic, because once they brought it back to the factory, he will pay them money and recycle. Then government came and shut down his factory. Why? They said he didn't have license. And the man said, what license do I need for cleaning your streets of plastic? But the factory was actually shut down by government. We thank God that government is...
We want Professor Oloke, right?
Congratulations.
Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
So this is
Let's put our hands together. Into. Yes. For Professor of Practice in Cybersecurity. The real thing.
Sorry. Yeah.